Well, look at that. No sooner do we have the calf nursing than the cow is pushing out another calf. Well, good morning. Dave from Rolling Hills Farm here. It's cool this morning, but we've got quite a bit of rain coming, which is really not my favorite because the feeding areas are going to turn to mud. And this time of year, we kind of actually hope for freeze up for the cows' sake. We're done with field work, and honestly, we're kind of ready for snow. Well, we keep a bucket of nice apples here for the horse. And slice a couple apples for her every morning. Because they say horses can choke on whole apples. So if anybody could do it, this horse could do it. There, Chloe still gets a little bit extra feed. And the two bottle calves. So lastly, the steers and calves get some grain. Well, Tim, the audio guy, is here this morning setting up our new calf monitor system.
I'm installing a point-to-point access point from their house to their calving barn, so they'll be able to watch the calving process either on their phone or being recorded in a monitor.
We've had a calf cam for many years, but the feed only goes to a single monitor in the kitchen. We wanted an upgrade so we could get it to our cell phones, so we could monitor calving progress from wherever we were. So we opted to put in a dedicated hard drive system with a point-to-point camera, which you see here. The inner camera is up and operational. Is that an antenna?
It's a transceiver, basically. It's a point-to-point, so it'll transmit and receive from the barn camera.
So that is taking the signal from the cow camera and putting it up to the internet?
It's putting it here and then coming down here. It's not going into the internet until we figure out how to get a cable here to.
This way the hard drive will upload the video from the barn, and our cell phones will be able to access something that we own rather than having a monthly fee, a monthly charge. So this is the upgraded camera system, now fully installed. And you see a coax cable running out to the end of the barn. You see the camera and the transmitter, the new transmitter aimed up at the house. So as part of the upgrade, we added a second camera on the outside, the west side of the barn, which looks out into this paddock. Now right now, we've got the calves in here and we're feeding calves that are weaned from their moms. But in the spring, this paddock becomes an area where the cows who are about to calve stay. So we'll bring in all the soon to calve moms here. We might miss a cow, and that happened to us last year. Freak spring snowstorm, we lost a calf right out on the hay pile here. The cow fooled us and was calving, and we didn't notice in time. So this camera will cover this entire area and allow us to keep an eye on cows that might be close to calving. So here's a look at the finished system as we'll be able to watch it. You can see the two camera view. You can click on the in-barn camera where hopefully the cows will be calving, or you can click on the paddock camera. And the other nice feature is on either one of these, you can zoom in. As I click here, you can see I can zoom in and take a closer look. Let's say if a cow looks like she might be having a calf, I can zoom in and take a closer look at what's actually going on. So one of the nice parts about this system is it will allow several more cameras to be added if we decided to do so in the future. It's about a $1,200 upgrade for us so far, but that's including installation and all the parts and training, and there's no recurring monthly cell phone fees like with most of these systems. Well, as frequently happens here in northern Minnesota, the snow melted, temperatures are up to 40, and it's mud season. We've had rain for a couple of days straight, and the calving pen, or the feeding pen, where the young stock is being weaned right now, is all muck. This time of year, when it's sloppy through the main feeding gate, until it freezes, it's just easier to feed through a back gate. So Dawn comes down through the horse pasture on a little trail we made through the rocks. You see there's plenty of rocks out there, but she's on a clear trail, and she'll come right through this back gate onto rather firm ground back here. That'll be a good feeding spot. So this is some pretty high quality hay. You see there's, like with all round bales, there's a little bit of crust on the outside that they'll kind of push aside, but this looks as good as the day we baled it. And everything else is very high quality. We want these guys to put on weight for the sale, put on weight for slaughter. So we're feeding them our best quality feed, and we'll probably put straw out here a little bit later on, so that we can they can stay dry and somewhat clean. It's funny how this time of year you're kind of wishing for snow and a hard freeze. It's really easier on the animals. So thanks for watching. We'll be back soon, hopefully with just that, some snow and a hard freeze. Until then, well, we're in the muck. Yeah, it smells like it looks like it smells.